Hi guys, so before going over the car that I'm going over today, just want to say thank you for everyone that has subscribed. And again, I'm just doing this just to help out, people that have had these cars before, are interested in the car, and just go over features, see what's on the car itself. And I've been getting a lot of positive feedback from my customers I send the videos to, so I'm gonna try to continue this and trying to get as many other cars as I can. Just go over features and help you guys out if I can. Any questions, again, leave them in the comments. If you can actually share this and get more views on the cars, and give me a couple more subscribers, that'd be amazing. But today I do want to go over the 2024 Honda Accord Sport L Hybrid. So this will be the hybrid version for the Honda Accord. On the Accord for the 2024s, 2023s, they're both the same levels. You have the LX and the EX for the gas version, and you have the EXL, Sport L, and Sport Touring, and the Sport Sport L, EXL, and Sport Touring on the hybrid. In this case, I'm going over the Sport L. So again, I'm just gonna go over some common features. Honestly, I like the entertainment system in this car itself. Well, I'll go over it once I get inside. So first thing I want to go over is the key fob. Same thing as always, people forget to go over the key fob and what the key fob can do. It doesn't do your lock and unlocking anymore. It has more features on it as it is. So remote start, pretty simple. We'll click lock twice, and then you will press and hold the circle, and then you see the flash indicating it took the signal, and then once it turns on, it gives you those multiple flashes. So right now, I don't know if you guys can hear the engine running. It's charging the batteries as we speak right now. Once it reaches a certain percentage, it will go quiet. Hybrids are kind of hard to have remote start just because you cannot hear them, so you can never know if they're on or off unless you're outside and the engine is charging the battery. So the remote start will stay on for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, it will turn off. And what I like is it takes the temperature from the outside and it either makes it cold or hot inside the car. Let's say you change your mind, you don't want to go out anymore. All you have to do is press and hold the circle only, and that turns off the car. The reason there's numbers on the back of the key if you're getting the EXL, the Sport L, or the Sport Touring is because you can have different settings if you want to. So you, your wife, your friend, anyone else who's driving the car, they can have the second key that says driver 2, and they can set up their seating and their settings their way. So you don't have to, go back and forth, all like this, all day like that. You can have your own settings and your own seating, and it's pretty amazing. Especially there's a height difference. Like me, I'm pretty tall. If my friend, a shorter friend of mine, they go inside the car, they can just have driver 2. They'll program the seat that way. So it's pretty nice to have. Another thing I like to do is in the summertime, how the hot air gets inside the car, you would just press unlock twice and then hold, and I'm gonna keep holding it, and then the longer I keep holding it, the more the windows will come down, just like this. And if I keep holding it, the siren will also come on. So I like to drop all the windows, remote start the car, and then get the vents going. So on the Hondas, there is no power tailgate. It has hydraulics. So all you do is press and hold this, and it will pop it off for you. It's not powered, but at least it's hydraulic enough that it will pop it off for you. So this is a trunk space on the Honda Accord. So I had a 2021. Honestly, you can fit a lot here. I was able to fit one large cooler, a small cooler, and 3 backpacks in here, which is pretty amazing. So down here is where the batteries are, but you also get nice little cubby spaces where you can put a first aid kit, anything you want to store in here for in case of emergencies. You have your pump right here to fill up any holes that you get on the tire, just for 50 miles, so you can go to a nearest dealership or tire shop and patch your tire for you. You have the funnel right there, which I'll go over what that is for. And then here are the handles to put the seats down. You just have to pull it and then push the seat forward, and then we'll put the seats up for you. Okay, So right under here, there's a little button. As long as you have the keys, you can just press this, and it will open the tailgate, the trunk for you. Okay. So the reason you have the funnel is because in case you, for whatever reason, run out of gas or anything like that, you have those portable gas cans. They won't reach here because you have this. Sorry about the soap. It won't reach here because it has two layers. It has this cap and it has one more on the bottom. So let's say, for example, the soap got in here, it will have to go through here and under the second one. But this is so tight that you actually have to put pressure on it. There's nothing's got to get in there. And it has the little cap here in case we're running through the wash. It will prevent that. So it just piles here, so you don't have to worry about nothing because it has this protected. But yeah, the funnel is to put the funnel in there and then you can start pouring, because unlike if you go into the gas station, you have those long pumps. You can just put them in there, no problem. But that's just in case of emergencies. So as long as the car's unlocked, this will open. If it's locked, it will not open at all. So this is your, oops, this is your passenger side. So what I like about the Accord is that you have a lot of room in the back. You have your back seats, and you also have your armrest with cup holders. Since this is an electric trunk, it will open electronically. If the car dies for whatever reason, there is a way to open it manually. Most people really don't know about this or go over it. So where you find it is right here on the back. So little square. That's right there. So all you do is you pull out your key. There's a little square on the side, and you'll pop out the key. You pop the key. You go. You grab the key. You go right inside here. There's a little gap right here. Like that. Pop it. And there's a little keyhole right there. And then you just pop the key out right in there. It's easier when I'm not holding a camera. Pop it in there. Sorry, it's just a little key fob thing. Put it in there. And ta-da. You pull it to the right, opens up for you. Sorry about that, it's a little bit of a struggle. So if the car ever dies, that's how you get inside your trunk. And in case you do have an emergency, right there, and you want to open it from the inside. But that's how you open it, sort of for the airport angle. And then you can just store the key back in its place. So I'm doing that right now. Okay, let me turn this on. So as long as you have the key fob in your pocket like I do, you pull your hand inside the handle, unlocks it for you. There's 3 little lines right there. You put your finger over it, locks it. You can open, close. You never want to do this because that confuses the system. So let me open it. Right here on the side, you have your blind spot sensors that will light up orange when someone's in your blind spot, and you have another one on the other side. Let me hop inside. Okay, so this is the new interior for the Accord. Honestly, I love this new big screen on the car, and also how they went to full digital display. Let me turn this on. So Your two mirrors are manual, so you have to hold them, but the two front ones, driver and passenger, are all powered. Hard tap puts them right up for you. And then sunroof, to open, you open it by pulling back. Closing is pulling forward. And it will tilt a little to close the seal. If you want to actually tilt it, you will press and hold this, and there you go. This button on the sport out is for emergencies only. You just pull it, and then that will get you in touch with the emergency services. You have your light controls. We'll put that in the middle. When you open the doors, lights will come on, or when you turn off the car. This is your mirror in the back, and then, like I mentioned, I'm gonna go over this stuff right here, like the entertainment system. So you have wireless CarPlay, which is really nice. I like how when you touch the knobs, it feels like you're actually touching buttons. You have your phone, so whichever phone's connected. In this case, there's no phone connected. And then you have FM, AM. This is where your wireless CarPlay or Android Auto will appear. Here is your screen to see how the power is being distributed between the engine and the batteries, or what's giving what to the car. Sometimes you'll be using the engine because you're speeding up quickly, or you'll be seeing the battery sending power or getting charged, which I'll show you guys a little bit because I need to show you about the shifters here on the steering wheel. So the one things I do want to go over is like a reverse camera. So this is your reverse camera. Here on the side, usually if you go up to the sport touring, we'll have parking sensors, so the parking sensors will show up right there. But this is your reverse camera, so when you turn the steering wheel, it goes in the direction of the steering wheel or where the car is heading. And then you have the wide view, you have normal, then you have the bumper view. If you're parallel parking, you're getting close to a garage, you can see how much space you have between you and the bumper. I mean the wall or the bumper. Here are your emergency lights. And then here is your temperature control. So you have dual climate controls. What I like about the new generations is that the fan speed is right there in the middle. You know, little things make the car look better. If you're by the car by yourself, make sure the sync is on. You see it's on because of the little green light. But if you have a passenger, they can always use the temperature if they want to. But if you're by yourself, make sure it's sync. So you turn on and off your AC, your rear defrosters, and your front defrosters, and then where the air is gonna flow from, and your heated seats right here. This is to keep the air inside the car. So there's a slight humming going around the car. I don't know if you can hear it, but that's to let pedestrians know that the car is coming, because the car is a hybrid, so it's pretty quiet. So the humming is meant to let pedestrians know. So when you're reversing, it turns it on automatically. In a really populated area, in a really tight space, it will start humming as well, so that people know that are walking through the streets or anything like that, or close by, there's a car coming, because they cannot hear the engine on the car. You have your little volume knob right here, up and down. And then I'm gonna go over some basic settings, things that people tend to use the most. So you got your vehicle settings. So if you ever get a low tire pressure light, this is where you come to TPMS calibration to get you fill up the car with air, or the tire that needs air, and then you come here, click TPMS calibration, and then start calibrating. So you have to be driving the car for at least 30 minutes for it to calibrate the tire pressure. So I'm gonna do keyless access setup. So when I put my hand inside the handle, it will only open my door or all doors, right? And then it gives you a flash and a beep indicating that the car is unlocked. That's the only one. And then you go to doors and windows. So you have a couple different options. Once you hit 10 miles per hour, the doors will lock. Once you go back to park, it will lock the doors. Like if you shift from like to neutral, reverse, drive, you can do that. It will automatically lock it. So let me set it up. So for that option, and then I'm just shifting down to reverse, locks it, and there you go. Unlocking, same way. You have a couple of different options. You can open your door, and it will unlock every other door. And you go back to park, it will unlock them. So see, unlocked it. Or you just turn off the regular recognition. What the walkaway auto lock is. So I put that on. Essentially, let's pretend I'm home. I turn off the car. I have the keys in my pocket. I open the door, I'll close it. You know how I said you can lock it through your finger, but I don't know if you heard that beep. I'm gonna walk away a few steps. Second beep, car's locked. So I love that feature because you don't have to worry. If you don't hear the beeps, that means I left the keys inside. Or you hear like something like beep, 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 beep. That means you either left the car on, left the keys on, or one of the doors is not closed properly. Okay. Go back where I was. But see, like right now the engine's running and it's charging the battery. Oops. That's pretty much it. Everything else, I would just recommend leave it at standard. Everything's gotta be changed, set up for driver 1. So that will tell you what key fob everything's being saved for. General settings, honestly, just in case you want to adjust the sound system, like set it up for like the bass and stuff like that, mid, high, the tremble, whatever, stuff like that. Settings, you just do generic time and factory reset. Connections is the one where you want to go to in case you want to add another member of the family to Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. So you can connect up to 6 devices. Again, I'll probably do one on this one separately, but it's the same standard. You just go here and connect to wireless Bluetooth. I'll show you on one of the videos. I'll leave the link. I'll eventually do one on the Accord separately, but it's the same thing. So with this one, you can also add Wi-Fi, make this a hotspot, and you're able to connect this to Alexa. So you have Alexa at home, you can call her like, hey, turn on the lights at home, and you know everything will be on for you. So it's a pretty nice amazing feature to have. And here on the side it shows you different screens, so you can set up a clock, compasses, what station you're playing or what music's playing, and then seeing how the power is being distributed between the wheels. You can also set up your own driver file. So you go to profile and set up your own. Manage profile, and then you can set up your own profile. You can connect to your Google account and set up your Google account as well, and also set up Alexa. Okay, so down here you have your 2 USB-C ports. You have your standard park, reverse, neutral, drive, the different driving modes, which will pop out here. So you got like sport, normal, eco. Sport will mostly use more of the engine than anything, and then eco will use more, not shift as quickly and try to rely more on the batteries, but just keep it a normal, to be honest. You have your e-brake right here. You know it's on because you see the red light, and you can press down to unlock it. Or if I have it up, then I put on my seatbelt. I'll put it in drive. See how and I'll just press on the gas. I don't need to take it off, so the more awkward moments. Another thing I do want to go over is the brake hold. So you press that, brake hold will appear. In this case, I'm over in drive, so it shows me hold. So when I press on the gas, it will disappear. Once I come to a complete stop again, and hold appears, I can take my foot off the brake. Okay. All right, let me go over the steering wheel stuff. So we're gonna leave your lights in automatic. Your high beams are automatic as well, which is really nice. So we'll turn them on when it doesn't detect any cars, or you're in a really dark area, turn them on. Once it detects a car coming, it will go back to regular lights. So it kind of gets rid of the whole guessing game. Like I mentioned, I really love how they're going full digital on the display. Like the little cord right there, press on the brake, it shows you. If I do my turning signals, it will do it as well. And then if I put the lights in, it shows just right there. It's pretty nice. Look, you have your standard Honda features, which are all the safety features. So that's what I love about Honda. They give you everything standard, safety wise, because they're all about safety. So you have your lane keeping assist right there. You know it's on because you see the little emblem right there. This one right here, it's right there. And your cruise control as well. So once I start driving on the road, in the middle of that car, 2 lanes will appear, and then the lanes will turn green, indicating that the sensor detected the lanes. this case, I'm in a parking lot, so I cannot see those. But you'll be able to see them. They will turn green. You have to be going between 45 and 90 miles per hour. And if you have the lane keeping assist on, you will feel the steering wheel getting a little stiffer. Reason is because you gotta keep your center when you're driving, which is really nice. You have your volume up, volume down. When you skip, it skips to your next preset. If you're an FM AM, if you're using CarPlay and using Spotify, iHeartRadio, or Sirius XM, you can just skip to your next song. You're connected to wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you can press and hold this and talk to Siri or Google and have them call people, set up navigation, or text anybody. If you twist this up or down or roll it, you can switch between stations, your phone, customize it on Alexa, or see wireless CarPlay, will show you what's playing. And you want to select, just press this. And there you go. Same thing for here. Like right now, it's in the same screen that we have on the other side. It shows you how the power is being distributed. If I start driving, it's using the batteries right now to make the car move. The one thing is I want to go over is the brake, is the pedal shifters here. So let's see, I'm driving right now. I just have it in regular mode, so I'm just not holding the gas or the brake, so it's moving. But let's say I'm driving, I turn on the I put minus. Couple lines will appear. Sorry, I need to be going at a certain speed. About to straight area. So those lines will appear right there. So the moment I let go, it holds the brake for me. And I don't want that much braking on the car. I just press the plus, and then we just be like a regular car. You just have to play around with them, see what you feel more comfortable with, and see. But the more I have it on the negative, the more it's gonna use the braking to recharge the batteries. See? But again, if you just don't want to see that screen because you have it right here, you can always change it by rolling this, and you have all their screens to select. Like your fuel and range, your speed and time, just your regular compass, driver intention monitor, seatbelt reminders, since you can see who has their seatbelt, who doesn't anymore, no longer to turn your head, and your oil life. I tell people to come learn around 15 or 20%. Honda says you should come for an oil change at 6 months or 6,000 miles. It's full synthetic oil. The good thing with hybrids is you don't have to worry about learning something new. Is all your car maintenance, so there's nothing really changing habits of. So this is where you turn on and off your safety features, so like your blind spot assist, your cruise control follow-up, or the lane departure, well, when you're leaving the lane, this is where you turn them off and on. You just scroll up and down with this and then select which one you want to turn off. But yeah, this is where you adjust. And then right on the side, you have a way to program your seats. So once you go forward, back, up, and down, this is my seating. You click set, and whatever key fob, like in this case, we have key fob number 1, press it. But you can also set up 2 if you want to. Your door controls are right here. Your windows, this is to lock the windows from anyone from opening them, lock and unlock, and then how you move the mirrors. But any questions, please leave them in the comment. Thoughts, questions, any Honda in particular you want to see, I'm going to see if I have it. But again, thank you again for everyone that's subscribing and is watching my videos. And if this is helpful, please let me know. But yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.